But yes, back on the track of mine. Um, God, I haven't done anything like this before. Talking to people that actually do respect and enjoy content.
I don't talk to people I respect usually, but
It's because I have a low self-esteem.
Mm.
Imagine, God, how do I say this without degrading myself? I'm not sexist. There, I done it.
that's not bad. I found that being sexist is a very sad thing. First, you have to be around before chess was invented, and that's already pretty difficult. So
You'd have no working fridge.
yeah, you need to have no working fridge, which is kind of annoying.
Here, exactly.
How is that going? Actually, like, is there anyone that's doing anything with that, or
What?
fridge-wise, is anyone trying to fix it?
Yeah, we
Why
are.
do they keep doing that?
Someone we know is gonna try to like find the component which is wrong with the fridge.
Okay.
He was gonna like try to order it today. He didn't help the
Yeah.
fridge broke during the weekend.
I think we need to assign the C buttons to buttons instead of an analog stick.
Yeah.
But yes. Like I said, I have not done anything this before. How can I say this? How do I say this without saying any personal information? What are you doing?
Wow.
Wow.
You're breaking the game.
The Romans guys all the
Okay, my life was like that.
You were hanging hopelessly above a void of death until you met us.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh.
At least social.
I just talk to sectors and it makes me feel better about myself.
Yeah. Imagine if I walked up to a cute little girl. Cute girl, not little cute girl. I'm not Japanese. Oh god, that came out so wrong. Okay, imagine.
I'm from the police. I think we need a report.
Oh god.
So how's it going, Skyzelda?
Okay,
Okay, cool.
God.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. I do want to finish when I do have air in my lungs. Oh dear. Okay. Basically, socially, I'm like that. When Link is glitching like that. Let's just say I have a disability, and that type of disability, I have a hard time being social with people. I'm not antisocial, but I just don't understand people.
Actually, to be honest, if I could do that trick Link just did, I think that would be a pretty popular trick at parties.
Yeah, I think you're big fan.
I think people would actually be impressed by that.
Actually, technically, that's true. Since I don't feel temperature or pain. Yeah. With the disability that I have, I can't feel pain or temperature.
Wow.
Because my nerves are messed up. Here, I'll just throw this out. I'm autistic.
Yeah.
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
Well, we discussed this in the group. We will be back in 3 to 5 working days.
I think Gar is another room.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. Like, this mic is, like, I'm just everywhere in my room right now.
But, yes. Yeah, I'm that. And the reason I know I can't feel temperature or pain is because of, oh, hi, broken glass going through my foot and tendons. How are you doing? Oh, hi, pool of blood. What are you doing? Oh, what is this? A dictionary. What is this? Pain. I don't understand it.
Ouch.
And by temperature, as in, imagine me when I was a child, and my mother had to explain why I cannot go wearing a lack of clothes during the winter.
Hmm.
Actually, no, a better story. When I was a child, I was very addicted to Band-Aids. I just liked them for some odd reason. I don't know why, to this fact, to this day. My mother told me, you cannot have any Band-Aids anymore unless you have a boo-boo. And I thought to myself, boo-boo, boo-boo, what the hell's a boo-boo? So, I got some tweezers, and I put them in an outlet.
Okay.
I fried my thumb,
Ow.
my right thumb, and the TV. And my mother had to explain why I cannot watch TV anymore. So yeah. Also being affected by barometric pressure and weather does affect my sleep patterns. Funny thing is I have not slept for 3 days and that's normal.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, imagine an honor roll student trying to face that. God. So, but yeah. Again, my apologies if that information is too personal and all that.
Yes.
I mean, I'm comfortable sharing that because of why not? I mean, I know Cetus is a puppet and I can trust puppets. Oh.
That makes sense. That's why I talk to Cetus.
It seems that standing perfectly still and then just hitting him seems to do the job.
Yeah, always copy your moves. And unfortunately, he doesn't have a hammer, so he doesn't copy that.
That's a good
Logic. Game logic.
He does not have the power to do hammer time.
Oh, he's getting angry.
Yes.
The lesson of this battle is, do not fight yourself.
Yeah.
Unless
Except
you
if
have a
hammer. Yeah.
Yes, logic. But,
Whenever me and
yeah,
Ryman are on the same thought process, it's usually
bad.
it is entirely right forever. Written in stone.
That's hard to do. You need a chisel.
I don't have chisels.
There he goes again.
Wait, don't you already have a long shot? Oh, no, wait, this is,
Yeah, it's like the extended version, yeah.
Oh.
And yeah, I think Frozen Serpent is right. That battle didn't seem Brocken at all. Brock from Pokemon was not there.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
You know what I have to say about this, Ryman?
Not
La 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 la.
Oh dear.
Face, dog face. Yeah, that's la 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 la, all caps.
Oh dear.
yeah. That. The funny thing is, while the problems I have, I'm incredibly smart as hell. And natural born artist. Hell yes.
That's always good.
Yeah. I don't know, one day, once I have the money and the education I need, I'm actually planning, oh hey, there's this thing called manga. I want to make a company. So that way American artists can make manga instead of like colleges trying to push artists away from it.
That's probably a good thing, yeah.
I mean, okay, imagine this. Colleges, at least here, view manga anime as pornographic.
I don't know if that's the same here.
They view it as porno. They told me straight up front.
Isn't manga just comics, Japanese?
I
Yes.
remember someone that I used to know in a different community actually made something like that, but it was like basically his teachers just said don't just make like generic stuff rather than this. Like go away from this and make just other stuff because most American companies wouldn't do it. I think in Europe that would actually be different. It kind of just depends what you want to do. But I don't know.
I mean,
The further you go east, the more acceptable it is.
I mean, there's some arguments that they tell me, well, anime and manga is a fad. No, it's not here. Well, there's no money into it. Do you know how many cons are made weekly?
Yeah.
There's actually they actually did a survey back in 2010. There are free cons born, anime related, every week. Imagine 2003 at the moment.
Yeah, I can quite imagine that actually.
I mean, hell, this con that I go to called YumaCon, start out as a 1,000 people con. It's on its 9th year, and we have over, I'm going to say this, over 9,000 people.
Wow.
Actually, we have the marker of 12,000 plus.
Wow. That is pretty good.
And I'm friends with the guy who made the con. Yeah!
Nice.
I can talk to real people on the real world, but I have hard trouble talking to people on the internet.
Can I time it? I keep getting caught in those.
And
Damn
Adam
it.
is in a difficult relationship with the whirlpool.
Yeah. Oh, I made it.
Reminds me of my ex.
Okay. Okay, I made it. Alright.
But yeah, that. Oh god, God, I labeled.
That will
Let's
work,
see.
Adam.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You need arrows. Do you have arrows, Adam?
Now that you mention it, I'm not quite sure if I do. But we'll figure something out if I ever manage to get out of here.
Right.
Actually,
There we go. There we
actually, that's a valid question, Adam. How much longer are you streaming for?
I'd say once I finish the temple, because I'm not too far away from it now. I'll probably stop
Thinking
after
about
that.
it, this stream has been going on for quite a bit.
Yeah. Oh my god.
They should make the next Zelda game be a text adventure thing, because then they can
Yes.
like replace more text and have fun with that.
There are 3 entrances. Do you want to go east, north, and south?
Actually, I do have a good question. Would Legend of Zelda be considered an RPG?
No.
And
I
there's
consider-
your response.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd consider it more of an adventure game. Just not really RPG-esque. Unless
Yeah.
you go into the point of like you play as a character, therefore it is an RPG, but then basically everything is an RPG.
I suppose
Yeah.
it has some RPG elements, like upgrading weapons and stuff, but I would say that's about as far
It's
as it would go.
incredibly limited though.
Yeah.
Yeah, a real RPG would have more numbers in your face.
Yeah, you basically just want to raise your numbers in RPGs, and in this game you don't. It doesn't really matter what you do.
I mean, someone actually told me, but Zelda's linear. It cannot be an RPG.
Mm,
Final
I think
Fantasy
you can-
VII.
yeah, like
I
every
think
Final
going in
Fantasy
an
game
endless
is linear.
loop, just arguing,
Yeah.
arguing semantics like this, because I mean, it doesn't really
This is-
matter anyway what you call it.
Yeah, like there's a lot of forums that have this exact argument about every RPG game.
And also, like, there's plenty people arguing whether or not like the Super Smash Brothers games, if they're like fighting games or something else, and blah, blah, who cares? Blah.
Bleh. Okay, that's good. You have 10 arrows. I was worried for a moment you might be stuck in this room.
And then there's the gigantic argument about whether or not Mass Effect 3 is an MMO, and actually,
No, that's just the argument we have with diamonds.
yeah, that's just I guess that doesn't count.
I think you're
By the
forgetting
way,
something.